Dear students, welcome to the science class of standard 6th. Right? In the last class, we are discussing about the food chapter, that is nothing but food. Where does it come from? In the last class, we discussed about the how human beings are going to get the food. From which source they are going to get the food. Like we discussed about the plant source and animal source. Right? From the plant source, which type of food human being is going to get. In the same manner, from the animal source, what type of food we are going to get, like milk, meat, eggs. In the same manner, we discussed about the plant source also. From which part of the plant we are going to get the food. In this manner, we discussed all those things in the last classes. Now today we are going to discuss about the animals. As human beings, we require food for our nutrition, for energy, for everything we require food. In the same manner, animals are also living beings. They are also living organisms. That means they also need what? They also need food. Now we are going to see what type of food they are going to eat. Now which animal is going to eat what? Right? They are going to eat plants, or they are going to eat animals, or they are going to eat both the things. In this way, we are going to discuss in today's class. Now first of all, every family has a one pet animal. It may be a cat, it may be a dog, or it may be a cattle, or it may be a ox, or it may be a buffalo. Yes, everyone in every home, like village side, every home has those pet animals. When we see those pet animals, when you observe those pet animals, for example, take the example of cat. What does cat actually do? What does cat actually eat? When you closely observe, cat is going to eat bread. When you put the bread into its plate, cat is going to eat bread, as well as it is going to drink milk. In the same manner, it is also going to eat the rats which are present in our house. Right? It is going to have the three types of food. One is bread, another one is milk, third one is what? Rats. In the same manner, it is going to eat the small animals, small insects or small animals. In the same manner, it is going to eat the boiled egg also. These are the what food items for the cat. Now we are going to do an activity based on the animals we observe on the TV, as well as on the in our homes, beside homes, pet animals. We have to make the list of those animals and what they are going to eat. We have to write down all the items which are they are going to eat. Now, for example, we are going to take the example of pet animals only. Now, first example will be cat. What does cat eat? Already discussed. It is going to eat bread, right? Is it right? Yes, it is going to eat the bread. It's also going to eat the rats. Right? In the same manner, it's also going to eat what? It's also going to eat what? It is also going to eat chapatis. It is going to drink milk. Right? Bread, rats, chapatis and milk. It is the food item. They are the food items of the cat. These food items this cat is going to eat. Now we have got one example. Another take the example of dog. It is one of our favorite animals, favorite pet animal. Now what actually dog eats? From where dog is going to get its food? When you take the observed way, food of dog, it is going to eat again bread. It is going to eat meat. It may be chicken, or it may be mutton, or it may be buffalo, right? It is going to eat those things. First one is bread, second one is what? It is going to eat meat. Again, it is going to eat the roti and chapatis. Roti and chapatis. Right? These are the important two pet animals. What they are going to eat? One is bread, rats, chapati, and milk. In the same manner, what dog is going to eat? Bread, meat, roti, and chapati. In the third condition, from where we are going to get the milk? From which source we are getting the milk? We are getting the milk from either by the buffaloes, or by the cattle or buffaloes, or by the cows. Right? Now what actually they eat? from where the food items they are going to get. Those animals what they will have in their food. We have to list those things. Now first of all I am going to list the things eaten by the cow. Why cow? We are going to get the milk from the cow. It is one of the important resources for the milk, and milk is one of the important nutrition for the human beings. No, actually where does cow is going to take its food? From where the food is going to come? Now take the example of cow. First, what this will be get? Grass. Yes or no? Cow is going to eat the grass. In the same manner, cow is going to eat the oil cakes. It is going to eat the oil cakes, or Hindi in Kannada we can call it as Hindi. In the same manner, it is going to eat hay. Right? In the same manner, it is going to eat grains like maize, grams, or chana. It is going to eat what? Cow is going to eat grass, oil cakes, hay, grains. In the same manner, we will take the buffalo. Buffalo. When you take the buffalo, what it is going to eat? It is going to eat the same grass, oil cake, oil cake, hay, and grains. See here, it is not possible for me to list all the animals and what they are going to eat. For that reason, I am going to list only few animals. It may be a pet animals, it may be forest animals, right? But in case of you can do those things, you should make the list of at least 25 animals and what they are going to eat. After that, I will tell you how to classify those animals in different categories. Now, first of all, you have to do this list. By this list, you are going to classify further. In this, I am going to discuss those things. Now, we came to know about the buffalo. So, next, grass, oil cake, and grass. In the same manner, we are going to take the examples of some of these forest animals. Now, for example, lion. Lion is the king of the jungle. Now, king of the jungle, what he makes, what he will be eating to become the king of the jungle, to become more powerful, most powerful, so that he can rule the whole the jungle. He should be powerful, no? He should be strong. He should be have the highest nutrition. He should fight every animal which is coming in the way of the lion. For that reason, he should eat maximum number of food. For that maximum number of food, he should be strong. He should have contain the nutrition. For that reason, what should lion eat? What is lion going to eat for become that much strong? When you take the example of lion, you have seen in the Discovery channels of National Geographic channel or Animal Planet channel, when we see the things of lions, lions are going to hunt the smaller animals. It may be a bigger animal also. It is also going to hunt the smaller animals like deer. It is going to hunt deer, or it is going to take the food from the zebra. It is going to hunt the zebra and make its food, and going to eat the zebra by hunting the zebra. In the same manner, other animal beings, it can be eat deer, zebra, or buffalo, forest buffalo. Right? Easy. Lion is going to eat deer, zebra, buffalo, and any other animal. Together we can call it as lions are going to eat the animal. In the same manner, tiger being the national animal of Indian country, our country, we should know that what is tiger is going to eat, what is tiger is going to have in its food. Now, for example, for us, we have made delicious foods. What will be the delicious food for the tiger? We should know those things. We should write down those things. In the same manner, tiger is also going to hunt deer, zebra, buffalo, and etc. Other animals. Right? You can again name cheetahs, alligators. You can take all those animals. Cheetah, alligators, hippopotamus. You have to make those lists. Due to this shortage of space, I can't make all those lists. I'm just making Taking few examples so that I can go further. You should make the list of up to 25 animals. It may be a pet animal, it may be a forest animals, it may be aquatic animals. Now, for example, whale is an aquatic animal. You can take those things. You can take this example of shark. You can take the example of dolphin. What they are going to eat. You have to make all those lists. Right? Take this over. Now, next we are going to see about some of the birds. For example, crow. Crow, kaga, crow, kage. What it is going to eat? It is going to eat meat. Right? Meat or small animals. It is going to eat rice, which is kept. It is going to eat roti. It is going to eat again chapatis. In the same manner, we have n number of examples. We have the vultures, we have the eagles, we have snakes, n number of animals. Right? Snakes, rabbits, rats, small animals, butterflies, and in the textbook they are given rat, lion, tiger, spider we have, house lizard we have, cow we have, human beings, butterfly, crow, others, n number of animals we have. We have to list those animals and what they are going to eat. We have to list this. Now when you see these things, when you see these lists, the name of the animal and food the animals are going to eat. So take the example of cat. When we see the cat, it is going to eat bread, roti, chapati and milk. Bread, rats, chapati and milk. Sorry, it is rats. And when we see these things, roti, chapati are going to come from where? It is going to come from the plants. Or we are going to make the list. Now see here. Let this way. Next wrong way. Take the example of cow. What does cow eat? It is going to eat grass. It is taking oil cake. It is taking hay, and it is eating the grains. Together we see the cow. It is only eating the food sources which are coming from the plant source. When you take the example of cow, the food which is eaten by the cow is grass, oil cakes, hay and grains. These are coming from where? These are coming from the only from the plant source. That means cow is getting the food from the plant source only. Plant source only. In the same manner, when you check the list, cow and buffalo is also eating the same things. It is going to eat grass, oil cake, hay and grains. These all things, these all food items are coming from where? They are coming from the again plant source. That means buffalo is also going to have its food from the plant source. Right? Now when we see the other animals, when you check the lion, tiger, lion is going to eat deer. It is a type of animal. Zebra, it is also animal. Buffalo, it is also animal. In the same manner, when you take the example of tiger or cheetah or horse, when you make the list, you will see those things. Tiger is going to eat deer, zebra, buffalo. Again, same thing. Tiger is going to eat. That means when you take differently lion and deer, sorry, lion and what? Lion and tiger. When we observe the food item they are going to eat, food that they are going to eat, both are the same. And both are coming from where? Deer is animal, zebra is also animal, buffalo is also animal. Deer, zebra, buffalo in the same manner, tiger is also going to eat. That means they are getting their food from where? They are getting the food from animals. They are getting their food from animals. That means they are going to eat animals only. Next we will see the cow, cat and dog. Take the example of cat and dog. Cat is going to eat bread and chapatis. Bread and chapatis are coming from where? They are coming from the plant source, right? Plant source. We have to make chapati. We require wheat. Wheat is coming from where? It is coming from the wheat fields. Wheat fields are nothing but the plants. That means the food of cat and dog, which is nothing but bread and chapati, which are made by the plant sources. In the same manner, rats and meat. From where we are going to get the meat? From animals. In the same manner, rat, what is that? It is also animal. In case of cat and dog, we are getting the food. They are getting the food from plant source. As well as they are getting the food from which source? They are getting the food from animal source also. They are getting the food from animal source. When we classify that, some animals are dependent on the plant source only. When we see this classification depending on the food item which they are going to eat. When we classify those things, when we see some animals like cow and buffalo, which are dependent on the plant source only. Some animals like lion and tiger, they are going to depend on the animals only. That is nothing but animal source only. And some of the animals like cat and dog, which are going to depend on the plant and animals, both the source. For example, again in this example we can give you the example of human being. For example, what we eat? We eat chapatis, we eat rotis, we eat vegetable curry, we eat brinjal curry. Those all things are coming from where? They are coming from the plant source. In the same manner, we are going to eat fish curry, we are going to eat egg curry, we are going to eat what? We are going to eat chicken curry, mutton curry, right? From where does they are coming from? They are coming from the animal source. In this manner, we can say that human beings also. We can say that human beings also are dependent on the plants as well as animals. They are dependent on the plants as well as animals. When we classify these things, when we classify all the animals depending on their food items, from where they are going to get their food items, we are made classify further this into the animals which are dependent on the plants are known as herbivores. The plants which are depending on the animals which are depending on the plants are known as herbivores. In the same manner, the animals which are depending on the plant source are known as herbivores. The animals which are dependent on the animals, they are known as carnivores. They are known as carnivores. The animals which are dependent on both the plant source as well as animal source are known as omnivores. Omnivores. Right, by this we can say that herbivores, animals are nothing but the animals which are going to eat plants only. Right, herbivores, they are the animals which are going to eat plants only. When we differentiate this name, when you take herb is nothing but plant. When you take the ore is nothing but eating. That means herbivores are nothing but plant eating animals. In the same manner, when we take corn is nothing but animal. Car means it is animal. Core means it is eating. That means carnivores are nothing but animal eating animals. Carnivorous are animal eating or meat eating. Herbivores are nothing but they are the plant eating. Whereas omnivorous, omni means all. All means everything. Vorous means eating. Omnivores are nothing but the animals which are going to eat all eating things. That is nothing but it is going to eat plants as well as it is going to eat animals. Those are known as omnivorous. In general, when we take herbivores are nothing but they are the sasyahari praniguru. When we tell it as sasyahari, right? They are dependent on the plants only. Carnivorous, mausahari. They are dependent on the animals. Omnivorous, ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ತಿನ್ನುವಂತ. That means they are going to eat all the animals and as well as plants. They are dependent on the plants as well as the plants for their food. They are going to eat only plants. For example, cow and buffalo. In the same manner, carnivorous are nothing but the animals which are dependent on the animals for their food. For example, lion, tiger, and cheetah. For their food, what they do, they will be dependent on those animals. In the same manner, omnivorous are dependent on the plants as well as animals. They are going to eat plants as well as they are going to eat animals. Right? They are dependent on those things for their food source. Example: cat, dog, human being. Right? In this way, we can classify the animals depending on their food type which they are going to eat, and we are going to classify those things into one herbivorous, second one is carnivorous, third one is omnivorous. Herbivorous, plant eating; carnivorous, animal eating; omnivorous, all the thing eating, that is, it is going to eat plants as well as animals. Right? I hope this is clear. What is carnivorous? What is and carnivorous? It is clear, I think. Now maybe define the herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous animals. Herbivorous are nothing but herbivorous animals are herbivorous animals are the herbivorous animals are the animals which are the animals which are dependent on plants for their food. Right? Herbivorous animals are the animals which are dependent on the plants for their food. We can take another example: giraffe, which is also dependent on the plants only. The same manner, deer, it is also dependent on the plants only. We can take a number of examples and we can give the examples. Right? Along with this activity, you have to make another table, that is for herbivorous, carnivorous, and omnivorous, where you have to list at least five animals which come in the category of herbivorous, come in the category of carnivorous, as well as come in the category of omnivorous. In the same manner, carnivorous animals are nothing but carnivorous animals are the animals which are dependent on the animals for their food. Right? Example: tiger, lion, wolf, right? Alligators, or any example you can give it. As cheetah. In the same manner, omnivorous are nothing but the plant animals which are dependent on the plants as well as animals. Here you can write as animals which are dependent on both plants and animals. Are known as omnivorous. There is no need to remember the definition. Right? We can directly write easily. Herbivorous, plant dependent. Herbivorous animals are nothing but the animals which are dependent on the plant for their food. Easier. Just remember, plant dependent, animal dependent, and then both dependent. Omnivorous, the depend on the plant as well as animals. In the same manner, carnivorous, they depend only on the animals. In this way, you have to remember and you have to write the definitions of those things. And you have to categorize what is herbivorous, which animals come in the herbivorous, which animal is going to come in the carnivorous, and which animal is going to come in the omnivorous. You have to make those lists, you have to make columns, and here your first chapter is over. Up to this point, I hope everything is clear. And tomorrow's class, I am going to discuss about the exercise. Right? Try to solve that exercise in home. If any question that doesn't come, if you don't get the answer, that will be discussed in the next class. I am going to solve those questions in the next class. After that point, today's homework will be making the list of these few things as well as try to solve the exercise of the first chapter. Right? If any answer is not come, I will discuss in the next class. I will discuss the whole exercise in the next class. I hope it is clear. Thank you.